But here we go. It's 8:14. It's time for another Mason Jar Monday with our good friend Scott McFarland, CEO from Honor Credit Union. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Doing great.
Have a good
dream still.
Have a good weekend?
Awesome weekend.
Fantastic.
Yep. Getting hot in Michigan's great Southwest. So.
Man, was it hot. We had Hannah's graduation party Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was heating up in the backyard.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it was.
Well, nothing to do with the temperature. It was just me dancing out there. It was quite a sight.
There's a visual for a Monday morning.
We heated it up. Yeah. Okay, this morning you are here to talk about more financial tips for our White Country listening family. Do I understand this right? Men versus women?
I know.
When it comes to money, huh?
That's it. There's a difference, believe it or not. So, guys, if you're driving, make sure your seatbelt is buckled tight because we're going to give you some advice that you might have a tough time
Strap yourself in, guys. Take a listen.
If you're not, sit down because here it comes. The ladies know how to take care of the money a little bit better than the guys is what some research finds out is. So when you're looking at money and you're looking at what's in that mason jar, there is a difference between how men and women view that. So those household discussions about do we have too much debt? Do we have enough savings? Sometimes you're going to agree to disagree and just admit you're wrong. So from that perspective. So in the case of men versus women, women have a tendency to carry less debt than men. They have more in the savings, less in the loans, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. At Honor Credit Union, we believe that the best loan is a paid-off loan. So when you go home and you're talking about that new car or that new boat or snowmobile or deck, by the way, plug on the mason jar pennies. They're out there.
Yep.
Get guessing on those. But when you're guessing on that and when you're looking at that, make sure that you're checking with your wife because they have a tendency to be a little more careful with their money. Less debt than men. They carry less debt. They're also more likely, now imagine this, they're more likely to say, okay, if I'm in trouble with my money, we got to go get some help. We got to get some advice. And it kind of sounds like getting directions on the road, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just always the last to ask.
Well, it's so important. It's one of them things that we don't talk about enough, especially with kids. I know you guys are doing it with the students in the classrooms.
Absolutely.
with the credit unions you have set up and that is awesome because I think we need to teach our kids more about that at a younger age about money.
The financial planning, that's one of the reasons we're here every Monday morning is talking about putting more pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, and turning those dollars into bigger dollars in those mason jars. Cash is king.
There you go.
And when it comes down to it, it makes sense to really pay attention to it. And Honor Credit Union's there with solutions. Like I said, our goal is it's your money. Make sure that you have it in your pocket. There's plenty of people who like to use your money, so you want to pay attention to it, have that budget like we talked about. And when you sit down in the household, it's a great idea. Well, Bill, pull your kids into that discussion. Put a budget together. Show them what it takes to put a little in savings, save up for what they want. Debt can be a great tool. Just make sure you use it the right way.
Yeah. Like Hannah, she's off to college now in the fall, and so she did pretty well, at the graduation party.
Yeah.
And she can't wait to buy her own laptop now. That's the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why don't you just put it in your savings for a little bit and just, look at it each day. Look at the money in your savings. You know what I mean? And and then, buy a laptop, right before you go to school.
Not a bad idea. Hey.
Well, I got her thinking about it anyways.
That's
right?
good.
Yeah.
It's a good start. Yeah. And, hey, it's only going to get better right before she goes to school. Because whatever she buys today is outdated in a couple minutes anyways.
Great point.
Try on that one.
Yeah.
So the takeaway message today is pay close attention to those finances. In the household, work together. Team up. It's better as a team effort always. Set those goals. That used car might be a little bit better than the new car, or save up for that new car, put a down payment on it. Again, when you have that cash in your mason jar, you always are in a better bargaining position, no matter what you're buying, wherever it may be. And when you're working through that with your budget in the household, that puts the control in your hands. And that's really the goal with financial wellness, is really paying attention to your dollars every day. So, gentlemen, like we said, buckle up, go home, talk to your spouse, get a plan in place. That's the goal. Get a plan in place. And there's lots of planning tools available at honorcu.com. And, throw it out there. Ask us at Twitter and check it out. Put your ideas out there. We'd love to hear the ideas you all use every day to build those mason jar dollars up.
Yeah, there you go. So if you're on Twitter, it's at HonorCU and use the hashtag AskHonorCU. Talking with Honor Credit Union CEO Scott McFarland. Okay, so again, on average, men carry about 4.3% more debt than women. New research has shown. And, say things have just, they've gotten out of hand and people are, they're struggling, they're worrying now. This is where you guys come in. You offer solutions to help consolidate or, manage that debt, right?
And like you said, the biggest thing is realizing, okay, we need some help here. We need somebody, and you'd be surprised. It's one of those things people don't like to talk about until it's too late. And really the key is realizing, okay, we might have a little bit too much debt here. We might have, and how do you know that? Well, if you're waiting to get that very next paycheck and it's gone right away, that's a bad spot to be. The objective is to build that budget. We'll sit down with you. We'll go over it. We know how that all works. We can give you tips and advice and maybe refinance some things even, get a lower rate. If men are carrying a little bit more debt, some of that stuff needs to be refinanced at a lower rate. Show you how to pay it down faster. You can make half a payment every 2 weeks. That reduces your interest on a auto loan, a mortgage, whatever it may be. There's all kinds of tools out there. And really it really comes down to just educating yourself. And sometimes you need an expert, and that's what we're there for.
Yeah.
And we can show you the way and make it simple.
Well, I got an expert. Her name is Denise, and she tells me she's the expert. So
that's my expert is Beth. And
you too, Beth. You got Beth.
Beth takes care of it. She
Denise,
lets me know, and I'm sure that I have to check the budget when I get home. So.
Yeah. All right. Before you go, this is very cool. We're off and running with the beautiful 10x12 deck from you guys, Honor Credit Union and R&L Sundex and Restoration, enhancing your outdoor lifestyle. Stop by any Honor location within 30 miles of St. Joe and guess the number of pennies in the mason jar. 20 closest guesses qualify to win. We're going to pick out a winner on stage live at Summer Jam on Saturday, August 2nd. So
it's a good time.
Yeah.
Get that guess in there. Stop in, see us, and our team at any of the branches is happy to point you in the direction of that mason jar. And hey, while you're there, if you've got some financial questions, remember the advice is free, so it's the best time to ask for it.
And you got these displays right out in front.
They're right out in the lobby, easy to see, and can't miss it.
Very cool.
So it's fun times.
Oh, yeah.
Fun times.
This is so much fun. So again, somebody's going to win a beautiful 10x12 deck. Again, from Honor Credit Union at R&L Sundex and Restoration, enhancing your outdoor lifestyle on Saturday, August 2nd at Summer Jam 2014. Mr. Scott McFarland, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
You enjoy your week.
I will do that.
Yes. Playing any golf this week? Or?
No. It's a work week. It's a work week. You get some stuff done around the house.
Beth got you working, right?
Yeah,
there you
got it. You got it.
I hear that. See you later, buddy.